The woman didn't notice a strange creature crawling toward her on the carpet. Before she realized it, it had wrapped itself around her body with a piercing scream. The woman was pulled into a two-dimensional world by the time her companions arrived. She had already vanished, only a flashlight remained on the floor. Lucy quickly reported the woman's disappearance to the doctor. He immediately realized Earth had been invaded by two-dimensional life forms. As they were speaking, a mysterious force suddenly slammed the door shut. Jack tried to escape, only to discover the doorknob had flattened into a 2D plane. The doctor warned them to stay away from the walls and floor, because the 2D creatures could only move through flat surfaces. A couch in the corner instantly transformed into an oil painting. The two jumped onto a hanging chair to avoid contact with the floor, as the entire room began to be consumed by the 2D space. They swung the chair desperately, but the creatures then began swallowing the chair from the ceiling. At the last moment, they managed to swing out through the window. The mystery of the town's missing people was finally revealed. They were trapped on the walls, turned into human-shaped graffiti by the 2D beings. Suddenly, something terrifying happened. The wall paintings began to move. Countless two-dimensional creatures started crawling down the walls. Lucy quickly led the civilians in an escape. The group fled into an underground tunnel, but as they tried to exit, they found the door handle had also turned flat. The 2D creatures were trying to trap them inside. Then, a pair of massive black hands reached out from behind. Another human was dragged into the 2D world. Even worse, the 2D creatures were evolving into 3D forms, chasing their targets like zombies. To help the group escape, the doctor gave Lucy a dimensional restoration device. It could turn 2D surfaces back into 3D. The iron door handle instantly returned to its original shape. Before leaving, Lucy turned the door back into 2D to stop the creatures from following. But the only person capable of stopping them, the doctor, had his powers drained and was trapped in a metal box. Then Lucy had a bold idea. She handed Jack a drawing and asked him to paint a door. They would use the 2D creature's own powers to rescue the doctor. After pasting the mural on the wall, Lucy placed the box on the other side of the fake wall. Then, risking her life, she lured the creatures over. Sure enough, they fell for the trick. The creatures tried to restore the doorknob into 3D, but this time, the wall was fake. No matter what they did, it wouldn't transform. Instead, all the energy was absorbed into the metal box. Inside, the doctor suddenly felt his power returning. He broke free from his prison, and a surge of energy blasted the 2D creatures away. Lucy returned the dimensional device to the doctor. With a powerful swing, he wiped out the entire 2D horde. Afterwards, the doctor looked at Lucy with newfound respect.